What is up, guys? Welcome back to Get It and Dawn. I'm your host, John Guetta. I know you're thinking, why am I wearing sunglasses in what appears to be a very dark room with only one light? And you want to know why? It's so that I could take them off because I am furious today. Other day, I had someone come to the drive-thru and they were telling me how they took an order from me. I took the order. I messed that up 3 times. I took their order and they're like, okay, it comes out to $22. So the food was gonna be $22. I said that, not them. And they said, oh, DoorDash was going to charge me an extra $27. $27? Is this being shipped from Japan or something? 27 extra dollars? So it's more expensive to ship the food than it is to actually order that food. And the funny thing to me is that so many people do this instantly. They're like, oh, extra $27, boom. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or maybe they'll give a little sigh. Oh, $27 extra, boom. What are we doing here? We're being scammed. We're being scammed. Not me. I'm not being scammed because something I can say is that not once in my life have I ever got Uber Eats or DoorDash, and I never plan on it because it's just a scam. You're telling me you'd rather pay the extra $27, sit down on the couch, and wait for your food than drive 2 miles, 1.2 miles, 3 miles maybe, if that's so much, and pick up your food for the regular price? And you want to do that breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Some people do that every single day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You better not be complaining about the money. I better not hear you at the end of the month being like, oh, I'm out of money. Oh, we don't have the money for this. We have the money for that. Maybe if you didn't spend $10,000 a month on food, and that's just the delivery price. I don't even know. I don't know how much you ordered on the real price. You know what I mean? But that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. I just don't know how people are being scammed like this. I'm not even talking about the other side of it. You being an actual driver. Someone told me the other day, they're like, yeah, I was doing Uber Eats. And I was like, how much did you make? And I was like, I made a decent amount. And then they're telling me the difference between DoorDash and Uber Eats. And they said Uber Eats, that if you could get tipped when you drop off the food or when you're dropping off the food, and then they could take the tip back after, or they could add more. What? They could edit the tip? We could edit the tip. Money that I already have can be edited and taken back. That's ridiculous. That's sick. And that could even be a biased thing. That could go any perspective. Let's say I'm sitting down having my lunch that someone gave me and I'm talking to someone and I get mad. That person makes me mad. You know what? I'm taking back Timmy's $5 tip just because you made me mad. Or maybe, oh, they gave me one egg roll instead of two. You know what, Johnny? I'm taking back that $10 tip I gave you because you were so nice. It's mine now. All mine. What the heck? I could edit the tip. I wish I could do that everywhere else. I wish I could edit the price. I wish I could be like, oh, you know what? I didn't like this egg roll. Let me take $4 off of it. No, no. How is this a thing? How are we letting people give people tips and promise them this certain amount of money and then take back part of it? I don't know, but it makes me furious, and I'm very furious. Both ways around. That's why I will never do it. You will never catch me doing DoorDash. You'll never catch me getting Uber Eats. I've always was curious though on DoorDash and how like financially stable you can make that. Because I'm not sure. I don't know if it's possible. One time, I actually went with my friend because we did an Uber Eats, and we went from San Antonio. We drove all the way to San Marcos, and that's like a 45-minute drive. We made a 45-minute drive to drop off some barbecue that we have here, like a barbecue truck. We dropped it off 45 minutes away. You know how much this guy got for that? 45 minutes, he got $7. $7. They were like estimating a $5 tip or something, and they didn't get tip. No tip. No tip. $7. I was like, after that, I sat down. I was like, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I don't think I ever want to do DoorDash. I don't ever do Uber Eats. It's not going to happen. You're not going to catch me doing it. Simple as that. Simple as that, buddy. Ain't going to happen. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to do. Rant for today. Hope y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.